Good afternoon, it's Frank Brewer here. I'm clinical psychologist and the director at New Path Psychology. Welcome to day 69 of the 90-day live chat. And what I thought I'd talk about today is a bit of a continuation from yesterday. So where we started to work with little figurines, or like I do like to call them little wise men. And yesterday it was about the positioning, the spatial constellation on the table that can help in the work with clients, because it helps them focus, it helps to get them into a trance actually. So getting into a trance is nothing very specific, because we do it all the time, yeah? When we focus and when we think about things, we create a trance. So, and what we want to do in therapy is we want to create a specific trance, so in order to get a good picture of the nature of the problem. Yeah, so that's really important. And yesterday sort of I demonstrated a little bit how to use the figurines to get a good picture of some relevant problem aspects. What often happens is that clients react to that picture, and then the upcoming emotions are, we can work with those ones, and that's basically then the core of the job. So I had another session yesterday where I used the figurines, and I would like to demonstrate a little bit what I did. And you know, it's very interesting. These ones can speak. Okay, so I will set it up and I turn the camera more towards the table. So now I hope you can see it. So we pick. So I asked the client to set up herself, her father. We put them away, so it's maybe a little bit distracting. And her mother. She also has two siblings, and she set them up like this. So this is an interesting picture on many levels. I mean, the most obvious thing or phenomenon would be that nobody looks at each other. Yeah, so that's a family basically without a turn towards relationship. Yeah, in a way, of course, that's the client's own individual and subjective picture, but that's the only picture that counts, right? So it's not about finding out the objective reality, whatever that might be, but to work with what the client presents, and that's the client's inner picture. It would be another interesting aspect here is when the child stands between the parents. That gives another hint how the parents are related to one another. So, okay. The aim is always to shift a problem trance into a solution trance. So what that means is that we create a picture that is more helpful than the problematic picture, because that's the picture that accompanies the person knowingly or not knowingly. and has has an effect on how they feel and how they make decisions in life, how they choose to interact with others, and so forth. So for me, the first step was to just turn it's the representative of the client around, and to have a look at what's going on. So basically, just to observe that nobody wants to look at each other or wants to know what's really going on is remarkable in a way. So in order to shift the picture, that was the first movement I suggested. So, and then often it's really helpful to suggest sentences. Yeah, so sentences that somehow summarize what's really going on, and that summarize can be very, very simple, the reality. Yeah. So then I sort of turned the parents around, and I suggested to say, hey, look, I really don't want to see you, and I really can't see, or I can't look at you because I don't know how to handle it. Yeah, and that's probably true here in this scenario. And what it does to the client, it really shapes, or not shapes, but evokes emotions that they can processed in the session. So with a client, it was to overcome the avoidance, to actually feel what needs to be felt, yeah, which is probably quite a sad situation. And then I suggested for the client to say to her parents, well, what's going on between you two is none of my business. Yeah. So what it does, it separates the parents from the child generation, and leaves the responsible for everything, responsibility for what's happening on the parent generation entirely with the parents. Yeah, and that has often a very liberating effect on the children, that they can be children and nothing else. Yeah, very, very important. So another principle with this work is to really go slow and to do only one step at a time. So in yesterday's session we didn't go any further. Because sort of it's not about pushing the solution, because if it can't be absorbed or taken in, there's no point. Yeah. It's better to sort of initiate a process, and then the client goes home and sort of let it work in itself. And next time we may do another step, yeah, to integrate the siblings and so forth, to create a picture how it could have been. Yeah. So this kind of work is super helpful in repairing underlying attachment injuries and issues, yeah, and to sort of foster reconciliation between partners, between children and parents, between siblings. So and then old things or things of the past can come to a rest. And that's the main thing, yeah. The past is the past, but what we want is that the past can sort of, or that we are at peace with the past, and then, yeah, life is sort of so to speak, in front of us, and we can live life fully. All right. So here I am again. Let's see. Right on. Yeah, please let me know what you think, and yeah, also let me know what kind of topics you want me to speak about. I'm more than happy to receive your comments, and I'm more than happy to respond to it. Thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and I get back to you tomorrow for day 70 of the 90-day live chat. Thanks again and have a great day. Bye.